welcome back to a new video, ladies and gentlemen. Black Clover chapter 288 fan translations are now out, and yo, holy shit, you know what it is? This is an absolutely super quick, fast-paced action chapter. It is straight in line with what Yuki Tabata excels at week to week, and he does it best in this chapter. But before we jump into that, guys, there is a few things we need to discuss. First of all, the artist for today's video is Dirkson GD. Shoutouts to Dirkson for doing this absolutely beautiful thumbnail for today's video. Go give all my love and support for Dirkson. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, Black Clover Volume 28 is now officially out. I will be posting a video very shortly on what you can do to support the official release of the Black Clover Manga Volume 28 and help the sales over in Japan. But be sure to look out for that video. But the first day sales are domination. It is Black Clover on top. Oh my god. Now, obviously, this is only just one of the online websites that Shueisha owns. Shueisha owns many, many different online websites. Don't get your hopes up far too high, but at the end of the day, being number one just hits differently. If I'm not gonna lie, With that also being said, guys, the popularity poll is still ongoing for the next 55 days, so be sure to vote in it every single day. Vote Nero or Noct, or I'm gonna fucking stab you. Family friendly channel. With that also being said, guys, as always, the live stream is on Sunday with the release of Black Clover chapter 288's official translations. And boys, do you want official translations this week? With that being said, though, holy shenanigans, let's just jump straight into the chapter. Jumping straight into it, as predicted, this week's chapter is Asta versus the Twin Devils. Black Clover returns with chapter 288, Exposure. And as predicted as well, we start with the Black Bulls, actually starting with Finral. Once again, not seeing Finral's full outfit. Not much looks changed from the very neck. We can see it looks like his hair color is pretty much the same as before. It looks like he's got earrings, though I'm pretty sure Finral always had the earrings. He starts the chapter saying, wow, Asta went ahead again. He always rushes more than anyone else. We then pan over to the Spade Kingdom, where we see a giant crack into the church Noct was in, and obviously this is where Asta just smashes his way in. Oh my god, this panel looks fucking beautiful, but I do want to pause for just 1 second. Looking over it now, and looking over other panels in this chapter, it does very much look like parts of this chapter are sadly unfinished. This is not Yuki Tabata's art style. This is sadly just rough sketches, rough drawings, and it happens a lot especially recently, and especially in chapters where there are multiple double spread panels. This chapter includes 4 double spread panels. So at the end of the day, guys, I hope you guys don't notice it too much, but all my love and support towards Yuki Tabata for just giving his 110%, even when he sadly doesn't manage to finish the panels. It still looks fucking amazing. I can tell what he was going for, and this is obviously going to be corrected in volume 29, sorry. Asta arrives in front of Noct. Modelo just jumps straight into Noct's face, starting to hug Noct, crying. Honestly, this is the cutest shit I've ever seen. Man, we need to fucking protect Modelo. Modelo saying, Noct, please don't die. If you die, we won't be safe either. And Noct saying it's ridiculously late, but now we've gathered everyone we need to stop this. Asta, ignore me. I will stop these twin devils by myself with Modelo. Go stop the tree. And it's Asta. Asta's not gonna fucking do that. Noct says, my life doesn't matter. Asta just points the Demon Slayer sword towards him, and I just noticed Noct's hands are like literally still burning. Noct is literally burning alive, and Noct's other hand is just frozen in the ground. And Asta just taps him with the Demon Slayer sword, negating the fire and ice magic. It just breaks and stops. Asta tells Noct, no, you do matter. I became stronger thanks to you. I want you to live and see that strength. And obviously, Asta saying the exact same words Morgan used to say to Noct. Noct sees Morgan and Asta, and oh god, pain. It's just pain. It's just pain, ladies and gentlemen. It can't hurt you. It can't hurt you. It's just pain. Anyway, the chapter continues with Noct saying, I want to see a new morning arrive with Asta. Asta then starts freaking out saying, holy shit, oh my god. Almost a minute has passed already. He only has 5 minutes of his Devil Union transformation. We then pan over to another panel, once again, sadly unfinished, where Nahama just looks at his right hand, and the right hand is just gone. Now, I suspected that Nahama got his hand cut because Nahama is fire magic, so he could reattach it with some devil fire magic. Obviously, fire magic is healing properties, but it looks like this does not happen, so Nahama does not have healing properties. Keep that in mind for later in the chapter. Nahama and Lilith start saying, for hundreds of years in the underworlds, I've never experienced fun like this. I hope you can entertain us. We see Libe just laughing. I never thought we'd meet in this world highest ranking devils, Lilith and Nahama. Now what's interesting here is Libe recognizes Lilith and Nahama. Obviously, we suspected it was Nahama that threw Lilith towards the gate of the underworld. The anime changed this, but I don't think the anime for that part is extremely canon. I feel like the anime adapted that part before the release of chapter 279, where Lilith and Nahama were introduced. But anyway, the chapter continues with Nahama and Lilith saying, entertain us more. Asta just charges in with Black Meteorite, cutting through the fire and ice Black Hurricane. And we get this beautiful double spread panel of Asta just negating all of their magics. We see Noct just bowing down on the floor, just looking at the total devastation that is going. Asta charges towards Nahama, slashes Nahama, but Asta's sword just goes through him. Nahama and Lilith turn into pure ice and fire, just like, for example, Vanessa's cat that Asta can't cut. It seems that Asta cannot cut Lilith and Nahama when they turn into this, their entire body just turn into fire and ice. This is like Logia. Yo, you know what it is? You know what it is? This is like Ace. Nahama and Lilith literally turn into Ace. This is like One Piece. If you haven't read One Piece, I mean, shame on you. Shame on you for not reading One Piece. I mean, what the fuck are you doing with your life? But this is literally, the best way I can explain it is a Logia, where their entire bodies turn into that element. Lilith has turned into ice and Nahama has turned into fire. You can't really cut fire. I mean, Asta could attack Lilith and probably cut her because ice is like a physical form, but Asta cannot cut Nahama. The chapter continues with Asta just dodging all their attacks, and this panel, again, sadly unfinished, still looks fucking beautiful. Lilith and Nahama saying, which one will hit? Who will hit first? Will it be us or will it be you? Asta summons the Demon Destroyer sword, which transforms into this brand new looking sword that looks fucking amazing. So I did predict that Asta will get more different transformations based on what sword he is holding, but it turns out no. Asta's swords transform based on what he is holding. The Demon Destroyer sword transforms into this beautiful looking sword that looks absolutely fucking amazing. He holds it into the sky. Demon Destroyer pretty much completely cutting Nahama and Lilith's true ice and fire magic. It's gone. It's just gone. This is basically at its peak level an anti-mana zone. He just completely destroyed their spells. Their spells are just gone. Lilith and Nahama are just like, what the fuck just happened? And without a moment's hesitation, without they could even think, slash! Asta cuts Nahama in half. In half. From the top, drop it to the bottom. Asta cuts Nahama in half. A single slash that destroys Black Clover chapter 288 end. Holy shit. He just cut him in half. You can literally see the blood coming out of, like, the chest area, the leg area, the head area, the neck. Asta literally slices him in half. Now, obviously, I suspected Nahama to have healing properties and he would reattach his hand, but the fact that he didn't, and now he's being sliced in half with a black divider demon slayer sword, it's over. There is no regenerating from this. How are you going to regenerate? Not only that, Asta is still holding the demon destroyer sword and then slices Nahama in half, which means the anti-mana zone is still in effect. Holy shit! What? Now, going back to what I predicted that Asta's Devil Union transformation would change based on the swords he is holding, it does look like when he is holding the Demon Destroyer sword, he does have some spikes on his back. I don't exactly really know how canon this is or if this is just new changes. Again, we would have to wait until the official translations on Sunday, so be sure to be there on that live stream. But a really, really fast chapter. Asta slices Nahama in half, the Demon Destroyer in hand completely negating magic around him. I have no idea what is going to happen next. How do I even predict next week's chapter? Boys, I think we're going to lose for our prediction for next week's chapter, but be sure to be here every single day as we drop some epic Black Clover content on this channel. With that being said, guys, my food is actually on its way. I did a delivery. Shout outs to you guys for being absolutely fucking amazing people. We've surpassed over 14,300 subscribers. I'll see you in the next video. My name is, as always, peace.